Legend Cars Italian Championship Round 2. We are in Magione, Umbria, Italy. This is a circuit where I've never raced before in my life. I saw it for the first time during the February test with Euro NASCAR and really liked it. It will be awesome to race today here with the Legend Cars. At the first round in Varano, if you remember, Simone Borghi had kicked my ass in qualifying, but in race 1 I was good at overtaking him and winning by a margin, as always behind the safety car. In race 2, however, due to a grid inversion that should not have taken place, I started 6th, and during my comeback, halfway through the race, Gianluca Borghi decided to destroy his car with a triple rollover, crashing into the wall, bringing out safety car that ended the race there. And I ended race 2 3rd, but I still came home as a championship leader with a 1-point lead over Simone Bonci. So today I will have to stretch on Bonci, except Bonci is not there. So I will have to stretch on Ferrari, but Ferrari is not there. But why are they not there? The thing is that in this championship, each driver can discard the 4 worst results. So Ferrari and Bonci said, okay, you know what, Magione is far away, I want to stay with my family, so we won't show up. So I will have to take this opportunity to maximize my results. Today, more than ever, the 2 races will have to have one possible outcome: my victory. Hello guys, so we're here, back to another racing weekend. Girls are sleeping there, and this is the situation. This is why I love motorsport with a van. Hi. Hi. Everybody here chilling out. MotoGP qualifying and then Formula 1 qualifying. So yeah, since I got this van, motorsport is totally different. So amazing. Anyway, we are in Magione, Italy for the second round of Legend Cars Italian Championship, and look at this. So, 32 degrees. We said, okay, sun. But let's watch the weather forecast. And the forecast said rain in 2 hours. Where? And we were all like, okay, yeah, they totally messed up everything. And then we saw that cloud over there. It was not there. It appeared out of nothing. It just spawned like the video games. How is it possible? It was blue 20 minutes ago. I don't know. I don't know how it's possible that from a micro cloud a downpour can come. Whatever, if every weather site say that the bomb is coming, it's probably true. Here in Magione, I've never raced with the Legend, only with Euro NASCAR. So the first practice session will be fundamental, because if the rain comes, it means that the second practice and the qualifying will be wet, while the race 1 will be dry. So this first practice is fundamental to learn how to drive in dry conditions. The success of the weekend depends on this practice. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I can't stay on the road. Whoa, there's something broken in the car. It's undrivable. Ah, damn, I have to go back to the pits.
È tutta rotta la macchina. Non accelera, non va dritta, è tutta smontata. È come se fosse tutto smontato.
Oh la madonna, l'abbiamo provata ieri.
No, come se la frizione fosse bruciata, quindi accelera poco. Poi entro in curva si muove tutta, parte tutta, come se non avesse le sospensioni. Non riesco a guidare, cioè proprio non riesco, ho dovuto fare tutto il giro piano.
Questo è un bel semiasse spezzato a metà. Questo com'è e questo come dovrebbe essere. Ancora prima di entrare. I don't know guys, I don't know what to say. The only word I can say is bad luck. The car was perfect as soon as it was loaded on the track, and once unloaded, boom, broken drive shaft. Broken before it even got on the track. And the repairs take so long that I missed the only dry session of the weekend. Without having done a single lap, and I already know that in the race it will be hard, very hard. Ah, damn it, what a disaster. Whatever, let's leave the mechanics to it. Ok, nel frattempo è passato a trovarmi Mattia e lui mi dice che corre. Sì. Con che macchine?
Con la 147.
Ok, e io gli ho chiesto, ti prego spiegami come fai.
Ho una paleontologia un po' strana, ho la licenza da pilota, solo che io ho 4 arti compromesse, quindi con una mano accelero e freno, e con questa attaccata al volante, col pommello giusto, e guido.
Spettacolo.
Ragazzi, lui e tante altre persone sono la dimostrazione che tutto si può fare se lo si vuole.
Ma tu sei uno di quei fan che legge sotto i suoi video e scrive i commenti: Borghi torna, Borghi ti rivogliamo? Lo scrivi? No. Tu vuoi solo Naska.
Neanche lui ti vuole.
Lui si chiama Naska poi. E io comincio a ringraziare invece tutti i tuoi fan che mi hai
tutti
avuti...
tranne lui che non ti vuole, ma tanti.
Sì, lui no. Allora lui lo mettiamo dentro nel prossimo video, però non sei più un mio amico.
Sei solo mio amico.
Sei solo su. Dai, un po' mio, un po'. No. Allora,
Anyway, car repaired, ready for the FP2, and the weather guy was right. It's not just raining. The water bomb has come down, and I haven't seen this much rain since Varano 2019. Okay, so what do? We don't have a wet setup, but no one has it, so okay, we race as usual. And what about the tires? Well, I remind you that in dry and wet condition we use the exact same tires, yeah. But if the tire is very used, it doesn't have much grip. So fortunately I brought down a set of new tires. So, new tires mounted, and we have to raise the pressures in order to drain the water, and...
È saltato la luce.
Hai tutta l'autodromo?
No, qua.
Okay, and how am I supposed to inflate the tires?
E la pioggia ha fatto saltare la corrente, quindi abbiamo portato un compressore a bombola? Sì. Ma è aria o è gas metano?
Aria.
Non so che pressioni fare. Le mettiamo due? Non lo so. Cosa faresti, Wally?
Io le metterei a 2 e farei qualche giro, casomai le abbasso.
Ok, va bene, dai, mettiamola a 2. C'era poca acqua, ero sicuro 1,8, così anche più alto di 2.
What would I do without Wally? Wally is like Dr. Wolf from Pulp Fiction.
I'm Winston Wolf. I solve problems.
You got a problem? Just ask Wally, and he will always be able to solve it. He is one of the irreplaceable people on the Legend stuff. I will never stop thanking him for the incredible work he does every weekend on every car. So, pressure raised, tires inflated, and now let's have fun dancing under the rain. My God, how much I am enjoying this. I love it! So I noticed one very important thing right away. These tires in the wet are much better than the last year's tires. They have more grip, more stability, it's more fun. And you know, getting the end of the straight 180 kilometers an hour with this rain on the Legend cars, I tell you, it's quite hair raising. But once you get confidence, mamma mia. I understand that I have to make totally different lines than I would do in the dry, and I would say that I got it right how to drive in the rain.
Abbiamo risistemato una giornata che era partita di merda. Primo, 3 decimi sul secondo e 1 secondo e 3 sul terzo. Si poteva far di meglio, solo che era condizioni difficili.
adesso ripariamo una Legend.
Con quello? Dove lo metti?
Dietro nel ponte.
Ma davvero? No, dimmi che non è vero.
Quella di capelli.
Ah, che perdeva olio, la tappi con... Scusa, se la macchina perde, con cosa la tappi? Col tappo. Col tappo.
Do you see why I love these cars? Endless fun to cost radio. You crash into the wall, very hard to get hurt, and you rebuild the car with a few euros. Does it break? Fix it with a cap. The atmosphere? Wonderful. What more do you want? So, the first day is over. Good, because in the wet I went super fast, but bad, because I didn't race in the dry. And I already know that in the race I will suffer so much. But we'll think about the race later, because right now we're thinking about the qualifying. The track is still wet from yesterday's downpour, but the temperatures are rising, so it's drying out. And in each lap it will get better and better. So it will be a very tight qualifying, because the pole will be taken on the very last lap of the session. And it's going to be crucial to push all the way to the end, all the way to the last second, all the way to the last corner, because from the first minute to the last minute of the session, we could even drop more than 10 seconds. Okay, we enter qualifying. There's much less water on track, so maybe we need to lower the pressures. Look at Giussani, how he's fighting me. Is he already practicing race? Timo! Nothing. He just switched off the brain. So let's just see where he brakes at the end of the straight. Timo, this is not the race. No way he's making the corner. No way. So I'll cross the line and pass him. Ha! Ha! Good one. So actually, that was good for me because I got some reference about the breaking point. Now, head down and let's pick up the pace. Red flag. I think somebody crashed.
Come sono?
6 secondi,
Dietro a Cappelli?
però le pressioni io non le ho toccate.
Sono da 2,5.
Su quelle di ieri.
Sì?
Eh sì, tiriamo giù. Se ci fanno rientrare, invece le vedi 2 metri.
Metti a 2, mettila a 2.
Okay, I'll lower the pressures. If the track continues to dry, the tires will get hot and likely rise. So in these situations, it's better to lower the pressures. Okay, let's go back in. Second lap, 39.6. It's drying in many places. Like for example, in these two corners, which are very slow, I can already see dry patches. So if it keeps going like this, we might lower even 2 to 3 seconds only in these two corners. Third lap, 38.4. Fourth lap, 37.8. I'm about to close the fifth lap and I see the chrono that there's no time left. The next one will be my last lap. So it is fundamental that I put everything together, that I do my best, because this lap may mean pole position. Main straight, we get to turn 1, we break in the ideal line, but look at this. We don't go straight to the apex, but we turn wide to avoid the rubber part, which when it's wet, it's so slippery. And look at this, no traction in the corner exit, very, very tricky. Look at this, turn 2, we brake, we go all the way wide to avoid the rubber part. We cross the line and we accelerate all to the left, because if you accelerate to the right, there is no grip at all. And look at these corners now, they're getting drier and drier and drier, and now they're actually dry. So I probably lowered like 1 or 2 seconds only in these 2 to 3 corners. It's very, very important to take the maximum from the dry parts of the circuit. Once again, we accelerate all to the right and we get to the main straight, which is quite long. We almost get to put the 6th gears. We get to 180 kilometers an hour at the end. Look at how wet it is on the left, so you have to avoid that part. We brake at 110 meters, and look at this, I locked the front tire, man. I missed the apex, but I still have a good traction. I hope I didn't lose that much now. Oh, look at the drifting here. Yeah, it's still wet. It's still wet. Especially in these last corners. It's very, very important to get the grip in the front. And look at this. There is no grip at all. Look at the massive understeer that I have. I try to use the curbs to make the car turn. I'm almost 2 seconds faster than the previous lap. I missed it a bit. No traction here in the exit. I lost a bit, but I hope this is going to be a good lap time. And pole position. Pole position, 1:34.5, 1.8 seconds ahead of the second one. Fuck, what a lap! And those who saw the qualifying from the outside said it was the most fought qualifying ever. Because in every lap we kept lowering, and in every minute we kept exchanging position in the lead. Me, Capelli, Borghi, Giussani, mamma mia, what a qualification. Wow.
Direi bene, dai!
Now I can enjoy some very well-deserved rest on my van before race 1. And under the bed, I have a cool thing that I want to show you. I want to show you something. Do you see that? From this side you can see it has wheels. Okay, that car was given to me yesterday by my sponsors at MagicMOTORSPORT. Because on the way down to Magione, I stopped in Bologna to a very important exposition called Auto Promotech to meet them, and I found a couple good gadgets I want to show you. The first thing I want to show you is this. This is the Flex. Do you remember it? I made a couple videos about that. This is a tool that allows you to read and write the car's ECU. So, for example, you can remap the ECUs in this device, or you can take a spare part from another car, which is the same but not compatible with your car, reprogram it to make it compatible with your car, okay? So this is not new. What is new about this product is that they implemented a new tool that allows you to log all the data from the car. So now this is also a data logger, which allows you to record up to 60,000 parameters. And why is it useful? For example, you're on the bench or you're driving the car, and for example, you're testing a new map that you just uploaded to the ECU. And the car car is not behaving as expected. Well, with this, used as a data logger, you can log all the data and then analyze them to understand what's happening and what's going on. Another super cool feature is that you can share the log to other people just by sending them a link. They can open the link in a web browser and see all the results of the test. They just need a web browser. So for example, you did the test, you don't know what's wrong, you send the data log to a tuner and he can remotely analyze them and tell you what's going on. Another cool tool is this one, which is a mini frame. So you probably remember the bigger frame, the previous one that you saw in the previous videos. This is a smaller and lighter version. So how does it work? This part here has been patented by MagicMOTORSPORT, and with this tool basically you can solder or unsolder, you can measure the voltage or provide voltage, and you can also connect directly to the pins without soldering, and that's what we did in the other videos. The cool thing about this is that it's super flexible. You can see you have these two arms where here you can put a board, a circuit board, or a tool. With this you can put it on a table and connect it to the table, or you can also screw it to the table because you see these holes. You can put it down and screw it to the table. And with these connectors here you can either provide voltage to the pens or, you know, measure the voltage. And now look at this. This is super new. This is called hyper pedal. What is this? If we open the box, we can see that inside we have a cable and then we have the device. It simply works that you connect it to the device, you unplug the accelerator cable, and you plug this to the accelerator and this to the car. So this actually bypasses the signals that go from the pedal to the ECU. And by connecting this via Bluetooth to your smartphone, you can configure it and decide how responsive the throttle will be. And all this is done without remapping the ECUs. The car remains stock, original. And that's because the modern cars don't have anymore the cable for the throttle. It's all electronic. So being everything electronic, you can change how that electronic works. I heard that many owners of Tesla Model 3 are buying this to improve the responsiveness of the throttle. I don't know why, because Tesla is known as one of the most responsive cars, but it means that it can accelerate even more. But what I see very useful is on the city cars. You know, those cars when you accelerate, the car never accelerates. I left below in the description all the links to this product, so you can check all the information that you need. And I want to say thanks MagicMOTORSPORT for sponsoring my races with the Legend cars, and I hope to do a nice championship this year.
So here I got this cool mechatronics card. It is part of a collection of workshop furniture, and each stop holds up to 120 kilograms and will be very useful for me to keep in the garage. By the way, now back to Magione. Temperatures are up, it's super hot, the sun came out, the track has dried, and we're ready for race 1. It's going to be a very difficult race because I haven't even done half a lap in the try. And starting in pole position, I don't even have a reference to follow, but I have to hang in there. Today that Ferrari and Bonci are gone, it is fundamental to score as many points as possible. And there's only one way to do it. I must win.
Rientra in box la safety car, tutto pronto per il via di questa gara 1 della Legends Car Italia, con i primi del gruppo che si vanno a immettere sul rettifilo box. Alberto Naska al suo fianco, Davide Rodorigo, poi seconda fila per Cappelli e Borghi, terza per Gaggianesi e Frigerio. Si parte!
I survived the first corner, so now I have to take advantage of the fact that they're all fighting each other to take ground and run. They are fighting, so I got some advantage. Actually, I'm doing better than expected, considering that I have no idea where to brake, no idea about the lines, so good.
couple seconds of advantage, so that's fucking good. Now I have to keep this pace, and in every braking I will look at the mirrors to see if the cars behind will get closer. If they do, it means I have to brake later. If they don't, it means I'm braking at the right spot. No! The safety car! I lost all the advantage that I had. So let's see what happened. Ooh, they crashed down here. I mean, it was likely to happen because we are 34 cars, and yeah, I knew that. Holy shit. I have a problem that I never noticed. The car, I don't know how to say in English, but it's not smooth when I keep like 20% throttle. Here it is. Can you hear that boop, 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 boop? I just never noticed it because in every session I'm always flat out, so I never go that slow in practice. And beyond the nausea that I'm getting, I'm worried about the drive shafts because I already broke one yesterday, and I fear that this boom, 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 boom will break another one. So I don't know what to do. Okay, I found a remedy. The only way to work around this issue is to go 100% throttle, 0%, 100%, 0%. That's the only thing that I can do now. Here we go. The safety has switched off the lights, so that took a while. We're almost halfway through the race, and now I have them glued to my ass. I still have no idea where to accelerate or brake. And by the way, the yellow car that you see is Claudio Capelli. He also races in the Euro NASCAR Championship, and he's pretty fast. Come on, come on! I got a good start. Come on. Look at Capelli, how he gets closer in turn 1. Okay, this means that here I have to brake later. Yeah. Okay, turn 2, I would say it's fine, so good. These other corners, I would say they are fine. Now let's see the slipstream on the straight. Ooh, look at how close he got to me. Even here I have to brake later. Okay. He came out so fast, so I will stay to the right and I will close in turn 1. And that's gone. 7 minutes to go. What does that mean? 4 laps? 5 laps? Damn, he's pressing so much, so much. They touched behind. That was a close one for Bolini and Capelli. Damn. god, Borghi. Oh my god, Bolini. Oh my god, they are 3 wide. Oof. Come on, come on, come on, guys. Fight like that so that I can run and keep my ass safe. Come on. This time I'm safe. Anyway, I did 123.3, including the fight, which is not that fast. I think they did 22 high. Damn, how close he gets to me in turn 1. I have to brake even later than this. You know, I'm struggling a lot. I didn't drive on dry. That's difficult. I'm safe, and on the straight I can breathe. My god, Capelli, he's tough. He's a tough guy. Oh my god, Bolini. Oh my god! Damn, I have Capelli close to my ass. Once again, I have to close. Before he came out like a cannonball, I will stay all to the right and I will close turn 1. Come on, like that, come on. No way, they crashed. No, I can't believe it. And Simone Borghi say thanks. Man, how lucky you are today. And now I am from bad to worse. Because previously I had 3 cars behind so they could fight each other. Now I have only Simone Borghi, which today is so fast. Tame, 2.5 laps to go. That will be impossible. Look at how much he gains on the slipstream. Look at that. My god, he made it so fast! I'm struggling with the throttle and I have to close. He also came out super fast, and once again I will have to close turn 1. Safety car! How much I needed it! Man, why the safety car? Don't tell me that. No, Capelli broke. No way. No way. I can't believe it's such a bad luck. I'm sorry for Bolini because he's a super good driver, super correct, and that's bad. He probably just missed the braking point and that's unlucky. By the way, 2 minutes and a half to go. I think it will take time to remove the car, so please tell me this is the end of the race. Tell me this is the end of the race.
Arriva in questo momento la bandiera a scacchi che sancisce il successo di Alberto Naska.
Well, yes! The race finished under a safety car, so I won race 1. Oh my god! That was hard. That was hard. There's not much to say. The safety totally saved my ass. So, what can I say? It was the most painful race ever with the Legend cars. I just didn't have the pace to stay in front. So all I had to do was to just defend myself. And I did it. Moving on. Now let's rest for race 2 and get ready. Because in race 2, Simone Borghi and Dai will deliver one of the most beautiful duels in the history of Legend cars.